MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is DeRosa Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Blake Snell is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, the second baseman, P.J. LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a swing and a miss, and that's how Game 4 will get underway.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Settling in now, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
A ball and a strike now. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
To 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Adames scoops it up, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Two out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
The second baseman, number 8.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 2 for 12. To 1-2 now. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Ro?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Set and the pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
He's going, he's going, he's going!
Runner goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Meadows on third with 2 out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. It remains 1-0. Stepping up now, Luke Voit, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Ready? Now the pitch. The runner in scoring position with none out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Reined in, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
That is 7.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0.
And leading off for the Rays, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Diaz, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Hit out towards second. And quickly there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Tanaka sets his sights. First pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike taken up in the zone. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Reds, the center fielder, Kiermaier.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge will wait on it. 1 gone. So here's Mike Zunino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Zunino is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Adames brings it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this A-big.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Luke Voit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Adames picks it up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So striding forward now, Austin Meadows. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
So striding in, Joey Wendell. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now back, first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Slap hard the opposite way. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. A bouncer to the left side. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Standing in, Brett Gardner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Trevor Richards, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Trevor Richards.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Popped him up. Wow has a play. And that retires the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First delivery to him on the way.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Sanchez waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in, Willie Adames hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time.
Okay. We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Full count still. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tanaka pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Hit hard. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now back, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. No balls and a strike to count. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch, swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. His 4th long ball of this series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Anthony Banda gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And there's ball one. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 8, the Rays nothing. Riding in once again, Brandon Lau. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he brought up that they're just flat out taking great swings of the ball right now. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Strike taken up in the zone.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Torres.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. One out, nobody on. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Swinging a high chopper. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And the pitch.
Ball. That's ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall.
The batter, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hard hit towards center. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Left side of the infield into the shift. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. All set for the start of the inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First offering on its way. Here it comes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate, ball 2.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Liner toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 pitch.
That's in. Ball two.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
The 3-1 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. And the tag gets him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Now batting.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Renfroe is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 9-0. Plate, Willy Adames 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Heading out towards shallow right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Ro. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, and it's fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Urshela is there. 1 away. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Swing and a ground ball to third. A dive and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Brandon Lau. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa. They're down 9-0. Chaz Rowe enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 52, Chaz.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder, Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Down 21.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3. The 3-1. There's a high pop-up. Choi is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Torres.
Now in the box, Torres. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the series as the blowout continues.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Next one, Yankees. The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Meadows moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's the Yankees 10, the Rays nothing. Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Popped up. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. The 1-1. It's a fastball down below the knees. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Roll, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Swing, and he pops him up. Torres into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Coming to the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Tanaka sets his sights. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Are we the long lost love? Are we the last forgotten?
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. New York take a 3-1 series lead and now look to clinch. Masahiro Tanaka pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 11 hits. 1 error, they left 4 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you